guys. How are you guys doing today? Welcome. It's me, Akay. I'm glad to see you guys viewing my episode. Today, I kind of want to talk about something that's been sitting on my heart, and I know the rest of the nation is talking about it, tweeting about it. It's everywhere. It's something we cannot avoid. So I wanted to touch on it, and I hope to get your feedback. And how I'm going to start this out is kind of, in a way, a question that was asked to me by a past professor of mine. When I was in undergrad, I took an ethics class, right? The professor asked everyone, are people born good or evil? Sat there for a little bit. He let us contemplate, think about it. And I thought to myself, well, duh, I've met some horrible people in this world. And I have seen horrible things on the news, in person sometimes too. And I just thought, that's an easy question. Yes, there are people that are born good, and there are people that are born bad, like evil, I should say. The discussion happened. Obviously, it was a long discussion. The professor did not force anything on us, his opinion. He just kind of let us sit with it. And since it was a while back when I was in undergrad, I don't really remember where the discussion went, but I was adamant about staying with my stance. Few years later, fast forward, that same professor asked me that question once I've gotten a little bit more experience with life. And I found it really hard to say, I believe people are born evil or people are born good. And this was another discussion in a classroom. And after he let us talk, he said, I think we all have the characteristics. We carry the characteristics to be good, and we want to be good, but we are also capable of being bad. And that just stuck in my head. And everything that's going on with our nation today, I'm like, that makes sense. So this brings me to thinking about, I was watching Maya Angelou, actually. She was doing an interview, and she stated, and she quoted Terrence, I believe, I am a human being. Nothing human can be alien to me. And this meant that other human beings are just like how I am. They feel what I feel. They do what I might do. I might decide not to do it, but I'm more than capable of doing the same things. And she continued to say, I have in me all the components that are in him or in her. If you can do that about the negative, just think about what you can do with the positives. So everything that's going on in our nation today is very sad and disheartening, like the things going on with the officers that were just shot, Eric Gardner, Mike Brown. I feel that there are people that are coming together and our nation is coming together in a way, but there is also a tension to separate. There is a tension trying to force us to get into this mind frame of them against us, of us against them, and then everybody wants to blame someone. What I want to ask is for us to just sit back. Don't shut down. We have this tendency to shut down when we don't like how a message is being delivered. Train yourself to listen and then process why you didn't like how that message was being delivered. What was really being said in that message past all the other things. And then sit there and figure out what you want to do as a person. Because right now, I don't want people to get shot. I don't want people dying. I may feel a little anger. Well, not a little anger, a lot of anger. But I feel that anger for the police officers being shot, for Eric Gardner, for Mike Brown, for their families, and for us as a nation. During times like this, that's when we should come together and think, instead of placing blame or trying to find somebody to place blame on and generalizing, we need to take accountability. We need to realize, why is this happening? There's a reason why this behavior is happening, and we are playing a role in it. As a society, all these different communities, we are playing a role in it. We need to find unity and come together and figure out, okay, it's not these cops, it's not one person. You can't let the sum explain the whole. And what I mean is, one person in a family cannot represent the whole family. The whole family does not represent an individual within that family. There might be characteristics, but like as a nation, I can't represent our whole nation. Our whole nation does not tell you who Akay is. So what I'm asking right now, instead of us being pushed and pressured to pick sides, we need to be like, no, I'm in the middle. I want to stand up for this individual as a human being. The way I look at things, and I wish, and it's hard, people. I'm not saying, oh, I'm like this every day. My feelings get the best of me at times. My emotions get the best of me. But I want to look at police officers like that could be my dad, that could be my sister, that could be my mom, that could be my cousin, as I would look at Mike Brown and Eric Gardner, and all these other individuals, just like I would expect somebody to look at me. What is happening is we cannot dehumanize each other, which is looking at that person and not thinking they're like me. We have way more in common than we think. Way more. And so I just want everybody to, yes, we have keyboard thugs. You write statuses, you comment. Please do that, but then be constructive with it. What are you trying to do? If you're passionate about something, ask, what am I doing with that passion? Am I intentionally trying to hurt other people, or am I trying to change a system or a country to better it? Because we can't just replace one system with another to oppress other people. That should not be our goal. I think what we should do, and what I'm saying, I'm not lecturing to just you. I lecture to myself. Every day I sit through this and I have to check myself. We have to check ourselves and be accountable. Be really accountable. And so when she really says, when Maya Angelou says, I have in me all the components that are in him or in her, you got to realize if we're put in a situation, what would happen if I'm fearful? What would happen if I'm angry? What would happen if I'm happy? You know? So then if you can do that about the negative, I can realize I have the capability to harm someone. I'm capable of doing damage, but I'm going to try to correct that every day and try to be a better person. Then just think what you can do with the positive. Just think. Well, just let me know, guys. It was great. I just wanted to share this with you guys. It's been something that's been sitting with me. We might have a second part to this, but don't forget, leave comments. I want to know what you think. I want to know how you feel. You have a voice. Use it. All right. I love you guys. Hello, loves. This is Akay. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your views. I just wanted to let you know you should go check out my channel. Please subscribe. Leave me comments. I will even look at the negative comments because I will read everything. Give me all the feedback you would like. If there's a topic you would want me to look at and cover, let me know. If there is a topic that I've already covered and you would like me to expand on, please let me know how you would like me to expand, what direction you would want me to go to, and I will take a look at that. Thank you. I love you guys.